Families in my congregation are really struggling and wanting to know more about how do we handle what's going on in the world today from a Christian perspective.
So many have grown up with divorce and brokenness in their home that they really feel like they didn't have the example that they wanted.
I think that families in my congregation are struggling with getting caught up in the fast-paced moving society that we live in today.
Marriage enrichment is really a huge need in my congregation.
I'm Ben Freudenberg, the director of the Concordia Center for the Family, and I've been working with children, youth, and their families for 44 years. Concordia Center for the Family exists to raise the capacity of your congregation or community agency to help healthy families stay strong. We seek to instill in the leaders of church and community organizations the necessary knowledge, skills, and attitudes and practices so that the families they serve, the families you serve, will have what they need not only to weather, but to grow stronger through the storms of everyday family living.
Family ministry is important because many families are broken and many families are struggling. But regardless of what families are going through, they all need support.
Concordia Center for the Family is in a very unique place. It is an organization that is focused solely on the care and the health of families.
Families are the building block of our society, and strong families help to build our society. It helps to build God's design.
Concordia Center for the Family provides workshops, trainings, resources, and networking opportunities and support for congregations and agencies working with families.
The Concordia Center for the Family is really the premier institute within the church and even our global community that exists to raise the capacity of family life and equip our people to live out their life as God has designed.
The donations we've received this year gave us the opportunity to serve Tim, a family life student who needed help in fixing his car, so he had transportation to attend classes and to go to his practicum site. We also helped Dan afford to take a required off-campus class so he could graduate on time. We provided an award breakfast on graduation morning for our Family Life graduates and their families, and gave grants to many Family Life students so they could attend professional Family Life conferences. On the national and international scene, we were able to fund the National LCMS Church Worker Family Needs Assessment in 3 LCMS districts to better know how to support and care for our church worker families. We trained leaders in family life ministry in the LCMS districts and in the Christian church in Malaysia, Singapore, India, and Indonesia. Our hope in 2017 and 18 is to launch a national church worker family needs assessment in 6 more willing LCMS districts. We also hope to launch a national prayer initiative for the family, to expand family ministry training into the Christian communities in the Philippines and China, and to expand family life training to pastors in the U.S. at the seminary in St. Louis. We want to launch an expanded and reimagined family ministry initiative in the LCMS districts, and then personally support and care for family life students as they train to help families thrive in the church, community, and hospitals.
I don't think that family ministry is the church of the future. I think it's the church of today. And we can't afford in the church to not invest in families.
If you're looking for a way to make a difference in the next generation and the generation after that, my friends, the Concordia Center for the Family is a place that's worth your investment.
I would encourage individuals and congregations to financially support the Concordia Center for the Family because this is a center that we need.
To reach our 2017-18 ministry goals, we need to raise $150,000. That's why I'm personally asking you to consider putting the Concordia Center into your own or your congregational mission budget, because I believe together we can change the world through Christ and His love, one family at a time.
Will you
Will you
Will you,
invest in us?
so that we
can invest in you?